What's up, Family Liberty? It's your new best friend, Big Sarge, or the artist formerly known as Admin Tim. Today we're going to talk about code switching. Y'all know what code switching is, right? What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? You don't? Okay, instead of white explaining this to you, my buddy Doug from the show Political Drain is going to explain this for you. Doug, say hey to the fam of Liberty.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Admin Tim? Thank you so much for having me. And again, my name is Doug. I'm one of the hosts of Political Drain. And I'm really happy to be here to talk about this almost important issue about whether or not Kamala Harris is a fake black person or not. I mean, code switching.
Doug, can you explain for our audience what code switching is?
So let me break this down for you in the simplest way possible. Code switching is when you change the way you talk or act depending on the situation that you're in. You may talk or act when you're with a group of your friends, but say the exact same thing in a different way when you're with your parents. For people of color, this is something that normally we do simply as a way to survive. From childhood, we figure out that people pass judgment on your character and who you are based on the way that you speak or walk or act. And so you learn to change those things to appease them, and it almost just comes naturally after a while. For me, this actually happens quite a lot because I'm not only a person of color, but I'm also Jamaican. So I have a lot of codes to switch from depending on the family or the situation that I'm with. Lastly, and this is a big one, code switching isn't just for the person doing it. Many times the group that you're with also knows that they too have to code switch. And when they hear from someone who sounds or acts the way that makes them comfortable, it also makes you comfortable to do it. And it becomes a practice, learned thing that becomes a part of who you are after a while.
And can you provide us with an example of code switching?
All right, I got one for you. I'm going to be talking to my friend about a job that I want to get, and you check and see if you can find out when the switch happens. Here we go. Yo. Yeah, what's good, bro? Yeah, everything fine. Listen, as a matter of fact, I just put in the application to get this fire job, bro. I'm telling you, it's exactly up my alley, man. It's a music director position, and the company is straight gravy. Yeah, you know, I've been basically music director at the church for like 10 years, and they ain't even paying your boy. Plus, I was band director since high school, man. I've been doing this. And like I said, it's exactly up my alley. I teach, I play, I direct. I got the whole team thing on lock. Hold on. Oh, fam, that's them. Hold up. Hello? Yes, this is Doug. Hi, Karen, how are you? Thank you for calling me back and so quickly. I definitely am still interested in the job, and I think it'd be a really good fit for me. And per my resume, you know that I have years of management and team building experience, as well as I've been an educator for quite a while. And music has been my passion, and has been ever since I can remember. And now that I have the education and the experience, I think I'm uniquely qualified for this position. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Sure, we can Zoom. Okay, I'll be awaiting your email for the Zoom room. Excellent. Thank you. All right, bye. Code switching.
Thanks, Doug. Love you, bro.
How come you never tell me to share and go on somebody? All the time it takes to share. Hold on. Huh? Yeah. Hey, no problem. Anytime. Hit me back anytime, man. All right.
So why are we talking about code switching? Why is this important? Because recently, Republicans made a big fucking deal about Kamala Harris talking black to a certain, skin hue in order to appeal to voters, basically insinuating that she changed her accent or some stupid Republican dumbfuckery. Code switching is something that a lot of folks do. Admin V sounds like a mix of Foghorn Leghorn and Ernest T. Bass when she talks in her normal voice, and she code switches to sound more professional in her big girl job. Those are her words, not mine. I suspect that anyone with a strong accent one way or another code switches in polite company. And here's the thing. These dumbass MAGA motherfuckers who complain about this like that stupid reporter from whatever right-wing outlet did at the White House press conference, that's the problem. I'm talking to you, white person from somewhere where you think that Kamala's code switching is pandering. She isn't faking it when she reverts into what some would call AAVE. She isn't faking it when she talks like the prosecutor from San Francisco. Those are both of her real selves. But she learned to talk like the San Francisco prosecutor because of you. Y'all are the reason code switching exists, because y'all can't deal with people's real sounding voices. Y'all judge those of us who code switch. Admin V would never be viewed as professional if she talked like Jethro from the Beverly Hillbillies because y'all have been trained to think people with deep country southern accents are dumb. They aren't. And the reverse is also true. Larry the Cable Guy and most of the guys from Duck Dynasty, they don't talk like that in real life except when the cameras are on or when they're performing. And your judgment of people's real sounding voices is internalized bias. This goes for left-wing blue state bros who think those of us living in red states are dumb, and that you, by virtue of being born on third base and thinking you hit a triple, are somehow smart. That isn't how this works, and it would behoove you to learn some history. One day, we'll ask Admin V to tell us about the textile strike of 1934 and how it gave many poor white people in red states a distrust of unions. And she'll tell you about how big textile companies down here in the South make sure that we don't know about it. Look, this is your opportunity to change and do a little self-examination. You don't have to be a judgmental asshole. Kamala is not pandering when she talks a little Southern in the South. She's reacting to other people who are speaking. She went to Howard. Lots of Southern black folk go to Howard. She may have picked up words and phrases and tones that come from them that come out when she's around other Southern black folk. That's fucking normal. And the degree to which old white conservatives suppressed and shamed black culture now results in black people from all over taking pride in the intricacies of regional nuances. Again, we all do it to some degree. I'm a veteran who's the son of a veteran who himself is the son of a veteran and the grandson of a veteran. Professional military service is practically in my DNA. I can speak to a room full of senior officers and NCOs, or I can get filthy with the grunts. I can talk to the E4 Mafia, and I can mingle with the warrant officers. I can also talk to civilians without sounding like an indoctrinated automaton who uses kitschy military jargon as a flex, or the socially inept guys who answer and end their phone calls like they're handling the phone in the company orderly room. You know the guys. You call him up to see if he wants to go have a beer, and he ends his personal phone call with, "Roger, out here." More importantly, this is my normal accent for everyday private life, one that only people in real life have ever heard, except when I get a wee bit excited or when I get fair affronted. Why do I code switch when I'm presenting as Big Sarge, the American patriot? Because if I got on here as the professional Scotsman with my kilt and my haggis and my iron brew and the bagpipe music, you'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? And you'd wonder precisely in which army did I serve. Sometimes it serves as a novelty distraction, a curiosity, and I'm not anyone's token Scotsman or their Outlander fetish. Alright, well, maybe that last bit for the right bony lass. We do all judge people by the way that they talk. I don't judge black people for doing it, and I try really hard not to judge white people who do it with good intentions when it's not cultural appropriation. Regardless of ethnicity, sometimes it's helped people thrive in their chosen mainstream, sometimes it's helped people survive. Everyone wants to fit in, even you edgy people in the back whose brand of fitting in is not fitting in. And code switching means that you're reading the room. Stop thinking the worst about people when we're all, okay, maybe not all, not J.D. Bowman, for example. We're mostly just doing the best that we can in the world. For the Sons of Liberty, I'm Admin Tim, and that's my Tim Talk for today. If you liked our content, we'd appreciate if you'd like, subscribe, and get notifications. Help us extend our reach by sharing our video content. And if you want to help us beat the algorithm, leave us a comment on some of our videos. 2 claps and a Rick? Type it in the comments. Woo! I'm not anyone's token Scotsman or their Outlander fetish. Although I do admit I love the sound of panties dropping.